Welcome to our garden/greenhouse.
I'm a very hands-on learner type. Like, one of my favorite subjects here is physics, because I find it very applicable to real-world situations. So being able to do something like coming out here in the greenhouse and actually building it and seeing what grows inside and see what you can do it yourself, and just all of this garden stuff, we built it.
But we're also reminded that we need to combine our spiritual practices with our charitable actions, but also with our good moral choices with regard to the world's resources.
You know, God created the heavens and the earth, and then He handed it over to us and said, "Here, now you take care of it. Now you nurture it."
It's eco-justice together holds together commitments for ecological sustainability and human justice. They're two things that come together. They're not separate. It's not possible to care for the earth without also caring for humanity. Tractors say NAFTA on them. If you know anything about what NAFTA has done in Mexico and other places, you'd understand what my point is.
And so what we try to do is find the connection between poverty and the environment. And specifically what we say is that people living in poverty in the United States are not only disproportionately affected by environmental issues, so they're more likely to live in areas that have high indoor and outdoor air pollution or have unsafe indoor air quality. They spend more on energy. In fact, they spend about 17% of their income on energy compared to about 5% for higher income Americans. And then at the same time, they're less empowered to take action on environmental issues.
There's going to be dire consequences from climate change if we go above a global average of 2 degrees centigrade in warming. That's what the scientists say is the sort of guardrail. And in 1992, at the United Nations, we, the United States, and 192 other countries agreed that we should work together as a species to avoid dangerous climate change. Those are the words in the UN Framework Convention. A big part of the climate justice issue is alleviating the suffering that we're causing. So finding some mechanism for us to deliver some assistance to the people who are dealing with these problems.
How then shall we live? The word is community. So this work is so vital for who we are because it needs to connect us with where we come from, the earth, our island home. And it is so difficult for us because we, as most Americans, have a very patriarchal epistemology, knowing what we know from gathering more information in a very hierarchical top-down model that has worked for the United States, but it will destroy us. It already is destroying us. Consumerism is destroying us, and we need to courageously, quickly change the way we are living so that others may simply live.